Hello everybody, welcome back to yet another video. In today's video you'll see that I've got a nice little brick of copper, if that's what you want to call it. I don't know, I just kind of made this because I thought it'd be fun to start surrounded in copper. So yeah, I just made this and also kind of need to wait for it to oxidize, because what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do basically everything you can do with copper. There's honestly, like, the idea of copper is a lot more exciting than copper actually is. Like, there's a couple recipes you can use it for. Like, you can build with it, obviously. I couldn't tell you what I would build with it. Like, I can't think of anything off the top of my head that I want to build with it, but we are going to make 4 of those. We're going to make 4 of these, and we're going to make 4 of these, because in order today I'm going to try and get the wax on here. I'm going to place these down first before I tell you guys, or show you guys, I mean. We're going to do, and there. Okay, now we're going to how do you do it there? So yeah, right here, if this will load, right here, the wax on, wax off achievement. Apply and remove wax to all of the copper blocks. You might think that that just means like 1, 2, 3, 4. It does not. What it actually means is, you can see here, there's waxed oxidized, waxed weathered, waxed exposed, and waxed regular. So we need to wait for all 4 of the weathering stages to be complete, which essentially means I'm gonna be here for a while, because I don't know how long it actually takes to oxidize. I would assume it's fairly long, so that's why we're kind of laying these all out here right now. I guess I'll throw this over here. So yeah, we gotta wax on and wax off, and I'll show you quickly. I've also noticed that the lagginess seems to be more prevalent when I'm recording. So yeah, that's kind of an issue. I'm just gonna close some tabs on my computer here so that I have less things running. Maybe that'll change stuff. But yeah, we've got these 4 sets of copper, and we're actually just gonna do the first ones here. We're gonna wax that, wax that, wax that, and wax that. And by the way, it's honeycomb you use. I think I showed you guys that, or I told you guys that in my preparing for 1.17 video. You're gonna want a lot of honeycomb for this update. And now we're gonna wax off by left clicking on an axe. Basically the same way you would strip a plank, that's how you wax off. And now you'll see I should have 4 out of 16 for this achievement. Like, it should be in progress now. Maybe not. We're gonna assume achievement lag, but yeah, that's how we're gonna have to do it. I'm just gonna re-wax these so that they stay like that. And yeah, that is it for the actual copper block itself. Now we're gonna get into the recipes, I guess, while we wait here. So one of the recipes, you're gonna need some amethyst shards, and you're gonna need some copper ingots to make a telescope. I actually thought that it was 2 amethyst shards, that's why I have that there, but yeah, here's the telescope. Is it useful? No. Does it exist? Yes. There's Nez, and there's Cooper. It doesn't actually improve your render distance, I don't think, like here. A good place actually to use this could be up here, because like I'm up at the top and you can see my render distance doesn't change, but like if I want to see what that sign says, I can read it. By the way, I've collected every block in available in survival, except you'll notice ice is missing. That's because there's a jack-o'-lantern there. And also in the M section, I'm missing mycelium because I haven't found a mushroom island yet. But yeah, you can see, I mean, it's cool enough. Is it going to be useful? I can think of like 1, maybe 2 times it might be useful. Like if I'm like, hey, what mob is that? Oh, that's a cow. What mob is that? It's a black sheep. Like, there's not a whole lot of use for it. Oh, what's that block over there? Even though I can already tell. It's a dirt block, or I mean a grass block. Who's that? That's Scooby-Doo. But yeah, it's not a whole lot of use. Can you at least use it in your offhand? No, you can't even use it in your offhand. So yeah, it literally does take up an inventory slot here. None of our copper is oxidized yet. That's nice. I think it's going to take several Minecraft days, so I'm going to have to cut this video up a lot. But yeah, that's the spyglass. Maybe I'll try to use it in a future video. I don't know. It's not very useful. Like I said, the stuff you can get with copper, I mean, I feel like they need to add some stuff in 1.18. Like, it's not very exciting for me right now, but in the meantime here, the other thing you can use is a lightning rod. And a lightning rod is exactly what it says it is. It's a lightning rod. And we're gonna wait for the night here, and then in the day I'll show you what it does. So I'm gonna place my lightning rod right here. That's what it looks like, by the way. Basically, what a lightning rod does, it does exactly what it says it does. If there's a thunderstorm, which is very uncommon, it'll strike this, and yeah, like it'll be drawn to that instead of shooting somewhere else. How useful is that? I don't know. Right here probably isn't the best place for it, since this is a wooden roof. I'll honestly, like, here, I'll throw it on top of here, I guess. I don't know. No, there's not a good place for it here. I'll find a spot for it. Okay, so here we are. We're in my village. This is a super laggy part of my world, just because I probably got like at least 120 villagers here, so it's super laggy. But I decided to put the lightning rod on the top of the church because I thought that was kind of poetic. If the lightning strikes, it's kind of like striking the church, you know, act of God, whatever, blah blah blah. I do want to try something because I don't know if this works. I think it's probably going to have to be in a thunderstorm, but yeah, okay. I figured that was as such, but in a lightning storm you'll be able to use a trident to hit this thing, and it will strike, just like you can do with a charged creeper. Again, how useful is this? I don't know. It exists. It's a feature. The one thing it is useful for, if we go back over here, has any of this oxidized yet? No, none of it is. Oh, there we go. Here's the slightly weathered cut copper slab. We're gonna quickly oxidize you. There we go. If something is slightly weathered or mostly weathered or completely oxidized, whatever it's called, you can, I believe if lightning strikes it, it'll go back to normal. You could be able to use an axe as well to remove it. I don't know. It's not really a feature I plan to use a whole lot, but yeah, you can. I know using the lightning rod, maybe being able to use the axe as well, you're able to de-weather stuff, but yeah. That's it for the lightning rod. Honestly, the spyglass is more useful than the lightning rod, which is really saying something, but yeah. Neither one is really that useful. By the way, I made this. Do you guys like it? I like it personally. I think it's pretty cool. It's like my 1.17, and also we'll zoom in so you can see it. The deep dark and candles. I left space in chests for those. I haven't gotten any powdered snow yet. That's where like my mountain stuff's gonna be. But yeah, I've got this chest room here as well. I have an extra chest in case like they add stuff that I don't know about yet. By the way, look how much copper I have. Like, I have so much copper. Like, it's insane how much copper I have. There's not really any use for me to use it, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. But yeah, I have a ton of it. And honestly, now it's just a waiting game, so maybe, I don't know what I'm going to do in the meantime here, but I'm just going to sit here and wait for this to oxidize, I guess. So yeah, I'll see you guys once it's actually mostly oxidized, at least. Okay, so I'm back, and you guys want to know how long it took this copper to oxidize? What's your prediction, like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours even? It was nowhere close to that. Like, I started recording this video on June 11th. It is now June 14th. 3 days later, I finally have all my copper oxidized, and you know how long I had my switch on? Like, I probably had my switch on, like, and with these chunks loaded, like, I didn't move out of this area for probably 12, 13, like, hours at the minimum. Like, that's just insane to me. Like, I get that they don't want it to happen too fast because maybe you want your copper builds to stay like this and they want to give you time to wax it. I don't know, but it just seems absurdly long to me. Like I recorded and edited and posted like 3 full first channel videos in that time. Okay, maybe not 3, but 2 first channel videos in that time. I made that Lush Caves video. I edited that Lush Caves video, and like, still, I wasn't done, and I had to sit around and just keep my switch on while I went and did other stuff. And like, it's just insane how long it took. But anyways, enough of me complaining. What I'm gonna do now is I'm going to use my axe, like I said, to de-wax these copper blocks, to do the wax off portion of the achievement, because as you'll see here, I have a little over half of the achievement done because I've done all the wax ons. I made sure to wax everything because I didn't want it to over oxidize, you know. That makes sense. And by the way, what do you guys think of this little house? I made this as the entrance to my little whatever you want to call it, chest room. I like it. I'm probably gonna like wax some of the blocks at slightly weathered and wax some of them at just regular. I think that the mix of the two, I personally think that it looks pretty cool. Also, it seems like if a copper block is beside a weathered block, it seems like it's more likely to weather. That might just be a coincidence, but like this whole corner's kind of weathered, and then like this entire half is like nothing at all, so that could just be a coincidence. But either way, we're gonna go get this achievement now, and yeah, this is gonna be fun, so let's do it. Wax off all of those. Make sure not to double hit, because if I double hit, it does put it back to its normal self. There we go. I'm also just gonna re-wax these because I do want to keep one of every block, because I'm going to do that at some point in this update. That'll be a future video, but yeah, now we just need to wait for the achievement to load in and we'll have had it. And there we go. Wax on, wax off has been completed. So yeah, that is everything that I can think of that you can do with copper. So there's all this, there's all these different blocks. Personally, I don't know which one I like the best. Like, I think they all have their own unique uses that could be interesting. I actually really like this block, like the what's the official name? The oxidized cut copper. I actually really like that. I don't really like any of the stairs. I mean, slabs are meh. I really like all the copper blocks. I don't know in practice how useful they're going to be. Same with these. I don't know when I'm actually going to really use them besides like that one build I did over there. But I think I could find a use for the oxidized cut copper. However, if I have to wait so many hours for it to do that, it's just going to be such a pain. So I honestly don't know if I'm ever going to use copper, but I got the achievement. I've gotten everything, all 16 blocks. I've got the spyglass as well, and I don't have the lightning rod on me, but yeah, we got the lightning rod as well. So yeah, that is everything you can get with copper in this video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe below, and I'll see you guys next time in a mob video. So yeah, goodbye.